welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Geeks and Flix Live. I'm your host, Alex Figueroa. My co-host is
Nate from Netflix Reviews.
All right, Nate. Well, so tonight's episode is going to be a straight discussion. Now, we're going to be talking about collecting. This is one of the big topics here going around in the community. And this is a topic where me and Nate, actually, we don't give our opinions about game. We don't share how we collect. This is just something we don't do. But we have some guests today. We're waiting for one of them to come in. But we do have 4K D-Ray. We're going to bring him in a few. We just want to do some promoting here and want to say what's up to the entire community tonight that's with us live. But again, so all the Patreons out there that support the channel, thank you so much. Pablo LaFrosia, Jonathan McCoy, Charles Woods, I Buy the Popcorn, Stephanie, Jay Manley, Becklish, Robert Makes the Cut, Kevin Simmons, Rev 4K, and Jose and Sandy. So thank you so much to supporting the channel. And of course, everyone that's live with us tonight. I mean, we have a lot of people here tonight. Thank you so much. I guess this is a topic that everyone wants to talk about, right? We got James Perez in the house. We got Tony Movie Chappie. We got, oh my God, we got Tim Talks Talkies. We got Robert. We got even what's his name? Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, Floyd Mayweather was here earlier. I think he left. We have better things to do.
Maybe we got Blu-ray King. We got a lot of new faces here.
Rev. Oh, by the way, Rev would like to be a moderator. It looks like.
Oh, fine. That's
like, I'm
cool.
not a moderator.
Yeah, and then again, so thank you everyone that's live tonight with us. Again, I'm gonna bring in Rev 4K D-Ray for you. Jesus Louise, what's going on here? All right, so with that said, let's just get into the promoting really quick. All right, this month, here we go. Very quick. May 16th, we are tackling another director spotlight. We're doing the entire Fairley Brothers filmography. Me and Nate sat down and we're going to continue watching their entire works. We're going to give you guys our likes, dislikes about the movies. We're even going to give you guys the rankings of which films we think they have are the best. So again, we're going to start all the way from the beginning, Dumb and Dumber, all the way up to the Green Book, where one of the brothers directed one of the Oscar award-winning films. Now, with that said, we got a lot of great praise for the redos and redon'ts. So again, if you guys have not seen that, we did the Thomas Crown Affair from 1968, I believe, to 1999. Well, guess what? On May 9th, we are tackling Evil Dead from 1981, I believe, versus Evil Dead from 2013. Nate, what do you think? We're tackling horror.
Yeah. Oh, I love horror. You already know.
You
I
do.
love me some horror.
I know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one because I haven't seen the original Evil Dead in it's not a franchise I go to a lot. So I haven't, It's been a long time since I've seen it. So I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to seeing it and watching it again. I think I'm frozen. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah. You are frozen, but I'll fix you up in a second. Okay. And then, of course, last but not least, tomorrow, we're doing a special live to commemorate. Hope I said the damn word right. Commemorate our 150th episode of our Action Movie Guys podcast. We have hit the milestone 150 episodes. We have tackled 2 Sylvester Stallone months. We did Mel Gibson, Jason Statham. We did female-led action movies. We did tons of action themes for the podcast. Again, guys, tomorrow we're doing Top Gun as our 150th episode. We're going to do it live tomorrow for you guys, tomorrow at 9 o'clock at night. Tomorrow, Tuesday. So, with that said, let's bring in 4K D-Ray into the mix, because he's...
By the way, we had another guest. It seems like he's having some technical issues, just so y'all know. He downloaded the app and everything, but it's not loading for him or something. So, if he pops in, cool. If he does not, it's due to technical difficulties, not because he just blew us off or anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to bring... Boom. We have 4K D-Ray. Tell everybody what your channel's about, 4K.
What's going on, everybody? It's 4K D-Ray. I am back here once again with Nate and Alex, man. It's been a while since they've had me up here, so I'm glad they invited me back up. Always a good time with these guys whenever I can be here. Coming up on the channel, or what's usually on the channel, movie collection battles every Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's always a good time, so come check those out. And then when I'm entertained enough to do the Blu-ray new release pickups, those are on just about every other Tuesday, not every Tuesday. But that's pretty much what my channel is all about. Mainly the battles is the big focus over on the channel. So if you haven't checked those out, definitely go check them out.
Yeah, all right, so Nate got the boot. For some reason, I think he lost connection. He should be here shortly. But there you have it, guys. So that's our special guest for today. We're gonna get to it shortly. I guess once Nate comes back in. I don't know what's happening with Nate's collection tonight. So all right, let's just get some stuff out the way. Let's see what everyone is talking about. All right, let's give. All right, so Tim Talks Talkies says. All right, let's see. Nate is in the house. Uh-oh. Nate, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can't see you.
What? Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay. You do that, and
Okay.
you do that. All right. All right. So let me see. Tim Talkie says the 2013 is probably the better movie, but max respect for the fact they pulled the original Evil Dead off. They went against the world and all types of issues and still made it happen and be great. What do you think, 4K, on the Evil Dead?
Uh-oh. Was you just talking? Because I couldn't hear you.
Well, you can't hear me either?
Okay, I hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like the remake for Evil Dead.
I like I said, I've seen it once. Nate, you good? Uh-oh. What's up with Nate? Uh-oh. I guess Nate has some horrible weather over there or something in Florida? Jeez Louise. I guess Skynet did get Nate tonight. Nate's gonna have to go audio. Holy moly. All right. Well, Nate has got the ill boot. Nate, where are you? All right. You know what? Let's just get right into it. And then when Nate goes in, yeah, we'll go with it. All right. So tell everyone your collecting habits. Let's start off there. When did you start collecting? And why did you start collecting?
Okay, so it started when I was in middle school, probably 7th, 8th grade. I had a friend whose house I was always at. His father had one of the big wall-size cabinets. It was full of VHSs, laser discs, DVDs, everything. I was amazed by it. I had a cousin that did a little bit of collecting with horror and stuff like that, but not to that size. So when I seen that size of a collection, plus he was into the audio side, since I was over there all the time, it just grew on me. I always went to Circuit City and those other electronic stores with them. So we would sit there and look through everything. And I just picked up the habit along the way, along with them, and would always go to the theater with them to see every new movie that came out. So that's basically where the habit came from for me. And it just continued on. The first movie I ever purchased was the VHS of Night of the Living Dead. And it just continued on from there. But the whole 4K thing, it came from when I got a new position with my job. So I knew I was going to be working more, didn't have time. So I didn't care about the collection that much. So I was like, okay, well, whatever I have, I can just get rid of it. Less to move. Didn't want to have to worry about it. I was like, I ain't got time for that no more. So most of it was gone. I still got some of it left, but I just didn't care at that point. And then once I really decided, a friend of mine, he does YouTube from the sneaker community. He talked me more and more into coming up on YouTube because I was thinking about it. And he just pushed me more. So I started with video gaming, let that go for a little bit. And then I was like, video games are a little too expensive. So I was like, what's cheaper that I could do that I really like? And I was like, I was collecting movies before. Let me get back into that. And the 4K format was out for a little bit before that. So I was like, you know what? No one's really doing just 4Ks. Let me just do that instead of going back to buy the same stuff that I purchased already anyway on the same format. I might as well start with this new one. So that's where I'm at now.
that's actually pretty cool. Like for myself, in terms of collecting, I collected toys most of the time. So it was like from the Ghostbusters. I started with the Ghostbusters. It's a small thing that I started with, and then it just branched out. But the funny thing is like for me, didn't have much money growing up, so it wasn't like I could just run out and get whatever I wanted to. So it was here and there, little trinkets here and there. Films, I was mostly DVDs. So I was getting DVDs here and there also. Once I started to get older, once me and my wife got together, it was pretty much, that's when I was like, okay, working, I got more money. Now I could start going off and getting what I like. So I got statues and stuff that now it's easier for me to get, whether before I got, when I was younger. There was no way I could get most of this stuff that I have now in my collection. But now I could go off. I mean, I've got 9 Batmans coming in. The movie, because I got the steel books. I got all different steel books. I couldn't do that when I was younger. Now I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, it's the same movie, but different covers, right? And
right.
That's the cool thing about collecting. And whenever Nate decides to call, I'm gonna have Nate call.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, well, can you put my audio in there or something?
You
or something, because
we can hear you. Can you hear him?
Black screen.
I can't hear him.
You can't. All right, let me bring him in. Sorry.
Bring me in. Bring me in.
Go ahead. Talk.
Bring me in. Bring me in.
Can
y'all hear me now?
Nope.
No.
All right. I'm about to go old school and try it on my phone.
Yeah, go on your phone. Do that.
Okay.
Because you're making me look bad. All right. So
I'm sweating.
So look. So in terms of that, I think it's easier when you have financial stability to get whatever you want, right? But collecting for clout, I want Nate to come because Nate is the one that has like a lot of the questions and stuff, and I want to see how everyone's collecting habits is, because is it collecting to be part of something, right? Like you see a bunch of people getting something and say, oh, I want to be part of there. Let me just get money together and buy it, start small, and then I'm going to be part of whatever community it is, whoever the hell's, whatever content creator is doing something. Right? Do you feel like people are collecting for the film itself, or they're collecting to be part of something?
Me personally, I think there's a large percentage of them that are doing it because they like some of the movies, but I think all of us, I know me, I can definitely speak for myself as doing YouTube and content creating, trying to push out that video every Tuesday. I got into that at one point, that I'm buying stuff that I know I really don't want, but I feel like I need something to make content out of. So I think all of us kind of do that at some point. So I think that's the biggest thing. I can't think of anybody that I feel like personally just does it to fit into the community, to have something to do. I think we just all get caught up in that. I gotta buy.
Yeah, I don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm not singling nobody out.
Right.
It's just one of those things that it could happen, right? I mean,
definitely.
Back in the days, there were Pokemon, right? Remember when Pokemon went crazy? Yep. I brought Pokemon. I never played a damn thing. I just brought the damn cards just to buy them because everyone had that type of, that's the hottest thing of the time, right? And now I feel like because of the YouTube and everyone doing hunts and whatever and doing battles, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, I want to fit in. How can I fit in? Let me just start buying movies out of the blue just to fit in. And it's okay, right? I mean, to me, it's but again, it's a financial thing, because these movies are not easy. They're not $8. These things are close to $40 something, whether it's Steelbook, because there's now Steelbook collectors that just do all Steelbooks. Then you got regular 4K collectors that just do the slip covers. Or there's just hybrid that do slip and steelbook, right? Or you double dippers out there, which, the community knows. I'm a double dipper, depending on the franchise that I like. Whether it's Ghostbusters, I'll buy 20,000 copies of Ghostbusters to have it up on my collection. Batman, same thing. Now, my other question to you is, do you feel that when you purchase something, do you automatically will put it on to watch, or you go, okay, I'll just throw it there and I'll watch it whenever I wanted to, whenever I need.
For the most part, no, I don't. And I know a lot of people, they go ahead and open up their stuff. I don't even open it up until I know what I'm gonna do with that digital code.
Right.
That's when I decide on opening it up. But for the most part, I'd say probably about 80% of the time, no, I don't watch it unless it's one of those 90s films that I just truly love that I can't wait to see.
Yeah, see, for myself, I have to watch what I buy because I don't know if the disc comes messed up.
Right.
Because you really don't know. Like a lot of people, wait, 3 years later, they're still wrapped up. And then when you put the movie in, it's all destroyed. You can't get a new one. And I don't know if you're going to get a replacement. So that is where that's the thing. It's like, and again, I'm not nitpicking. Some people just want it for the just to have that limited edition collection. You don't want to open it up. And some people has to open up to check it. I'm OCD. I'm ADD. I don't care what it is called. I need to put the damn thing in to see if it works. I can see it for 10 minutes, but as long as if I see it working, I'm good to go.
And see, that's one thing I can't do. I hear a lot of people do that, like halfway watch a movie, and then they'll be like, okay, I stop here. I can't do that. If I end up doing that, I know I'm not going back to it anytime soon. Yeah. Even with a long movie like the Snyder Cut. I heard a lot of people cutting that in parts. I couldn't do it.
See, that one is easier because that one gives you the part 4, 5, 6 or whatever up to like whatever. And to me, I'm okay with it because it's like reading a graphic novel, right? I'm going to go to part 3. You switch it and you put it there. I'm okay with that. Something like Infinity War, I cannot stop it halfway. I have to finish Infinity War regardless of how long it is. But another question that actually Tim Talkies, we were talking on the chat quick, and he brought up something actually pretty cool, and I want to see your take on it. Is he's tired of people, like, if a movie that no one ever heard of will get like some type of Arrow or Criterion release, all of a sudden is the favorite movie of the year. People will go crazy looking for it. Well, where do you fall under that? Because I totally agree with him. And I'll say this off the bat. When I saw Wild Things, right, it's getting this crazy Wild Things cover and everything. I'm like, Wild Things is a piece of shit, and I'm not getting it. I remember watching it when I was younger. That movie is a piece of crap. All right, Nate, we got Nate back. So let me just throw Nate in, and then you'll answer the question. I feel so bad because Nate is destroying this damn thing. What's wrong with Nate today? What's wrong with you, Nate?
It's Florida, man.
That's what it is. It's just Nate. All right. I asked a 4K D-Ray question, and I'll just relate it to you. Okay.
I've missed everything. I've missed everything because I don't know what happened.
He's talking. I can't hear him.
I froze.
He can't hear you. Hold on.
It's this new update on this app. It is screwing up everything.
Can you hear him now? 4K?
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Verizon, can you hear me now?
He can't hear you. All right, so I'll just relate to you.
I can't hear him either, so.
Oh, it's all right. I'll relate to both. But you both can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, great. All right, 4K, tell everybody what you think of that whole flavor of the month hit with the Criterion.
Yeah, definitely. I saw that from Tim as well. That was a great topic, that he brought up because it does happen. One movie I can talk about that, Halloween Kills. People gave that movie, they trashed it. Yeah. But we knew, regardless, everybody's going to pick it up day one, and that's exactly what happened. I know some people did say they rewatched it and they felt a little bit better about the movie, but for the most part, you've seen movies like that. Howard the Duck, somebody said in the chat, that's another one. A lot of people back in the day, I don't remember a lot of people really liking Last Action Hero. Everybody went out and got it. So it definitely happens, and it's weird how it happens because there's tons of movies like I didn't know growing up. I did like True Lies. Over the past couple of years, I'm starting to realize there's more people that like True Lies. I thought a lot of people thought it was too campy and cheesy. Yeah. But now it's like everybody wants that True Lies 4K. And I'm like, where did this love from True Lies come from? Because I'd never heard people talk about it before.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like you're absolutely right. There's a lot of films that people are like, I can't say, or you're right. First of all, let's just tackle the movies that are pieces of shit and people will still buy it just to throw it onto the thing. That's what we're talking about, Nate, so you know.
Okay. Okay.
So Rev 4K brought up that he brought up Halloween Kills. We'll just go with that one first. That how everyone batched Halloween Kills, and then people ran out and got the steel books and the 4K slip covers and all that. Where you go on that front?
Oh, I think it. Well, first of all, you have a lot of people who buy it to resell it. So, like, let's call it what it is. Those things get scooped up. Yeah. The reseller market is really strong. Was really strong for that movie. It's one of those things of like people. I never understood that. I never understood buying movies that you said you didn't like. You went on Instagram. You wrote a review. You gave it a 2 out of 10. You said you hated it. It was a piece of trash. And then you buy it on 4K in a steelbook. You spend $37. That's how much it costs here with tax. $37 for a movie that you did not like. I don't understand the thought process behind buying movies you hate. So I do think it's weird. Halloween Kills is one that's like, some people, I can say with horror, it's not the best genre to use as an example because horror people will buy horror stuff even if they don't really love it because it's horror stuff. So, something different, like maybe a movie like Howard the Duck, that would be a good example of, nobody talked about Howard the Duck. It's notorious as being like one of the worst movies, but it came out in 4K and with a steelbook, and I could not stop seeing it everywhere I looked. I think it's a little weird. Like if you genuinely liked the movie, then you genuinely liked it. I'm not saying that. But, for so many people that never, ever, ever, talk about it to then buy it, it's a little weird. I think it's weird. I don't really get it.
You heard him, 4K?
Yeah, I actually have to hear him off of YouTube.
Okay.
I got to keep muting it so I don't hear the.
All right. Well, that's the thing. Like Wild Things, that was a piece of crap. I mean, I said it before Nate came in. Wild Things is a piece of crap movie, and yes, it's getting this nice Arrow whatever edition. I'm not picking it up because I never liked it. So why am I picking it up, putting it in my collection? It's just one of those things that I'm not gonna go all crazy with.
See if you could get me back on the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's and we all have different reasons why we pick up different titles. That's what makes our collections so different from one another and so unique. But it's to me, I'm not a type of person, and I hear a lot of people do this. They'll say, "Oh, I didn't like this movie, but I have the other ones in the franchise, so I might as well buy it." To me, that's a little weird because if I still don't like the movie, I'm not buying it. I don't have to complete the franchise. But that's what makes us all different. So it's cool that you do it, but to me, it's a little weird because to me, I feel like, well, why waste the money when you can put it towards a title that you're gonna love?
100%.
Can you hear me, D, right now?
There you go.
Yeah, he can hear you. So
now we're in business.
My thing also is The Matrix Resurrection, right? That movie. I mean, look, whatever you seesaw, wherever seesaw you land on, to me that movie was doo-doo. But I have to get it because I'm a completist, and you could ask Nate.
Oh yeah.
If the damn thing has 10 movies, I will go to the ends of the earth to find number 9 and 10 and put it in my collection. That is the way I roll. And can I not get Resurrection? No, I don't have to get Resurrection, but I have to because I know they made Matrix 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I totally get it, to be honest with you. And I see a lot of people commenting here. We're not ignoring you. We're going to get to you guys as soon as possible because I can see a lot of questions coming in from the chat.
So let me ask, while I was gone, I have some questions. And it's funny that you brought that up. I have questions from people from Instagram.
Okay.
And since we're already there, I'm just going to add, well, you guys kind of already answered it, but one of the questions was do you have to own every movie in a franchise?
Yes.
Or every sequel in a franchise? I know you do. And I know he kind of just answered, he said no. I said this. If it's a franchise that I like a majority of, then I will want to have them all. Like if it's 8 movies and there's 2 of them I don't like, but I like 6, I'm going to get all 8.
Right.
But if it's a franchise that I saw and I like half or less, then I'm only going to buy the ones I like. Like, I don't need to have 4, 5, 6, 7 movies of a franchise that I dislike. I think the exceptions might be box sets, you know, like if it's included. Like, okay, I bought the Alien box set on Blu-ray. I hate Alien. What's the fourth one? Resurrection.
Yeah,
Resurrection. I hate it. It's. I think it's absolutely terrible. I never want to watch it. But it came with it. That's okay with me. But individual packaging, I would never go buy Alien Resurrection. If they all came out on 4K separate, I'm not buying it. I don't need it. It doesn't add anything to me. I think it's a terrible film. So it really just depends. But I think D-Ray's in the same boat. He said he doesn't have to have every movie if you don't like it.
I don't, especially not day one. But I am gonna put an asterisk by it because I know people will pick apart everything you say. So, you know, I'll still pick it up at some point for the right price. But I'm not buying it day one, $27, $29, $34 because the movie's trash. I don't like it. I don't need it that bad. I can wait till it gets $12.99, $9.99 and pick it up.
I don't mind sale prices. I brought certain movies that were just on sale that I knew I was like, for instance, Candyman. I was never gonna buy the Candyman for full price, but I found it for $10, so I brought it for $10. And
Makes sense.
I watched it, I put it, okay, great, and I have it in the collection. But I certain movies I know I'm not gonna go day one and get, and to be honest with you, horror is not one of them. I mean, Nate knows
you don't like horror. I don't know why you buy horror at all. You don't like
my
it.
wife likes horror, so there's nothing.
Just
I can do with that.
get the lowest version. You get like the most.
No, there's no way I'm gonna put the lowest on my.
But you don't stop. But you don't even like it.
Just stop.
No, see, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Stop.
You hate the genre, but you will spend the most money on the most expensive version for something you don't
My wife likes horror, so I gotta make her happy.
She doesn't care if it comes in a.
You know what? I care because I have to sit down and watch it.
Please, the box has nothing to do with it. The box has nothing to do with it.
I gotta sit through there and watch it, so I gotta get it, whatever it is. Gotta make it happy.
Alex.
Scream 5 just came out, right?
That was a piece of
Everybody
shit.
loved that movie. I did not like the movie.
That was a piece of
not
crap.
buying it. And I'm not getting up on Tuesday to go do a video for it just because it's a title that everybody else likes. It doesn't entertain me, so I'm not gonna do it. But once that price gets right on it from, you know, a secondhand resale store or something like that, or Best Buy has it for like a super cheap price, I'll pick it up just to have it. But I'm not going to pick it up day one.
Hey, I can agree. Look, I picked it up. We sat down and watched it.
You hated it,
and I hated the movie. But you know what's funny?
I told you were gonna hate it.
Everyone in the Patreon all warned me. Everyone said you're gonna hate the film, and I was like, you know what? Okay. And when everyone says it, that means everyone knows my taste. Everyone knew. So,
like, I liked the movie, but I knew you would not like it. So I was like, you're not gonna like it.
It's the same shit. It was nothing new.
We're reviewing movies.
We're not reviewing the movies.
We're not reviewing movies.
I'm just saying it was the same shit. There was nothing new except everyone goes with the whole it's gory. Get on mierda. Who cares? Like, okay.
The whole franchise is the same movie. So if you don't like it, you're not gonna like it.
Anyway, let's go back to the collecting. Yeah. But is there a purchase that you picked up 4K, and we're gonna go across the table on this, that you regretted day one, regardless of anyone's, you know, the community or whatever? Is there something that you go, I regret to this day paying this amount of money for this damn thing?
Yes, definitely. I say it all the time. And this goes back to where we started at the beginning with saying, you know, sometimes you get caught up in the buy. And that's what happened to me with that Friday the 13th Scream Factory set. I'm not a big on Friday the 13th, not one of my favorite, you know, horror franchises. Got caught up at that point in time with the content. I was like, oh, a big box set. This is going to make for good content. You know, I can make some money back off of this video. So I bought it thinking, you know, limited, all that. It comes with the posters. Hadn't had anything like that. My first Scream Factory. So picked it up. But guess what? It's been sitting ever since. Watched one movie. I know I'm not big on Friday the 13th. So I'm sitting here all the time like, why did I get this? But I know why.
That's the FOMO. That's the FOMO right there.
The FOMO.
That everyone else is getting this. I got it. I feel obligated as a movie collector to get this movie. You know what I mean? The FOMO, the fear of missing out. I can't be the only one who didn't get it. Is there anything that I spent a lot of money on that I regret?
Yeah.
No, not a lot of money. No, because you know me.
No, yeah,
I have commandments. I do not.
We're going to get to the commandments later.
Yeah,
get to those.
I do not sink my hard-earned cash in large portions to things I do not like. I don't got it like that. You know what I mean? I have a job. I'm good. I can get what I want, but I just can't be dropping $100 to $200 on films I don't love. And so I won't say that. Is there movies I've regretted buying? Yeah, sure. Mostly blind buys. Mostly like one time Kino Lorber did a sale and I bought a bunch of Kino Lorber movies because they were like $5 each. And then I realized, these are $5 because no one else is buying them. And I ended up like getting rid of almost all of them. So I was like, that was, $50-$60 that I could have bought one or two movies at least two movies I really love instead of buying these. I do blind buy because I love movies. Right. So I love discovering movies. And sometimes, it's the way to do it. But I've dialed back a bit because of that. Because I'm spending money on these things. I don't even know if I like them. And then I have to work on selling them or taking them to the bookstore and trading them in. And then it's more steps and it's more money because now I'm spending gas and now I'm paying to do shipping. And now so in the long run, now that $50 was actually more and I didn't even like the movie. So I will go with that. But I wouldn't say there's any like big, huge purchases I made that I regret. No.
I'm going to go with 4K D-Ray on this one. I think that Friday the 13th set has been collecting dust on my Blu-ray shelf for a while. I mean, we went up to, what is it, X? Halloween Space?
Yeah, Jason X.
That's exactly where it stopped. I just did not.
You made it almost to the end.
Almost made it. And then the posters that came with it, I'm going to tell you right now, you know where the posters are? In the garage, catching mold. Because that's not going up on my beautiful wall. So, like, and that was, like, the most regret. To be honest with you, that's the most regret. Is there other ones? Maybe. But that one, because I remember that one's, like, the most expensive one. I mean, I spend a lot of money on my collection. I'm just saying that one for a horror movie, that's the most expensive. I think
Alex, what about I know one for you.
What?
The Lord of the Rings one you just
That's
bought.
a piece of shit. Yes.
You hated it. Like you didn't like what you paid for. You were like disappointed with it.
Yes. Now you just reminded me. That's right. The Middle Earth
I know you like
collection.
The films, but you weren't happy with the set.
This is it. This is the worst collection design I ever seen put together in life. Like, one, the designs for the cases is god awful. There's a leaf, there's a sword, there's Solomon's staff. Like, who the hell wants that? Horrible. This is 100. Was it 144? I think this was.
You paid. It was on sale, and you paid something like that.
Like 150.
160, I thought.
Yeah, it was 150 or 160. Get the steel books. The next time you see Best Buy shit, just buy the Best Buys and don't go for these crappy versions of them. I'll say that. That was a waste of. Oh,
I remember you being very disappointed in it, so that's why
I was really pissed off on that. Yeah, I mean, I paid a lot of money for certain. No, let's go this way. Now let's go to the opposite. What is the most expensive you dropped on a 4K collector's edition 4K D-Ray?
The Lord of the Rings trilogy, not the steel book, just the regular one. I can't even remember the price.
So that was
it off Macari.
That was like,
but that was probably the most.
Okay, you went Macari route. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah.
I spent threw his ass under the bus. Go ahead.
200 and some change for the Harry Potter 4K steelbook box. The one, that comes in the hard metal box.
Yeah.
I bought that with my Best Buy credit card, interest free for however many months if I paid it off by a certain amount of time. That's the most. I've spent over 100 on some stuff. I got like the recently the Godfather 50th, the big one with the big black one. But the Harry Potter set was the most expensive I've ever. That's the most I've ever spent.
All right.
I don't regret it. I mean, I like it. I like the movies, and it was 8 movies, so I'm not that mad about it.
Well, the most I paid is the 007 No Time to Die limited edition 700, limited to 700. That came with the Aston Martin, like replica car. I think that was 2 and change. I mean, it was expensive. It was an Amazon exclusive. At the time, that was expensive. I picked that one up. That was actually pretty cool. Side Hustle Cinema, send me your Friday the 13th posters. Everyone was messed up. No, but all right, you want to get to some stuff on the, because a lot of people are saying a lot of cool stuff on the chat.
Let's get to some questions.
All right, so
or if they have any questions.
All right, let's get to some stuff that people are saying here. And again, look, we're not bashing nobody here. Again, it's your money. You do whatever you want to do with it. That's the first and foremost.
I think too the point of so this kind of arose when I put some questions on my Instagram poll because I like to know the mindset of collectors. I don't really care so much about your taste in movies. You know what I mean? Right. I don't mean that in a bad way. You like what you like, you know? I like the movies I like. Alex likes the movies he likes. D-Ray likes the movies he likes. And it doesn't matter. I don't like judging people for their taste. I don't bash people if they don't like a movie. And I don't, say people are superior if they like a movie I like. Because at the end of the day, it's all subjective. Yeah. What I do like to know is what makes you kind of tick as a collector, right? What do you look for when you are purchasing a movie? Do you purchase titles? That was one of the things I asked. Are you a movie collector? Will you buy this movie because you like it, regardless of what it looks like or what it came in, or if the thing has a slipcover or a steelbook or anything like that? Or is that more important to you? Are you like, well, I will not buy this if it does not have X, Y, and Z type of case because I just don't like how it looks on the shelves? Like, which one do you weigh more? You know what I mean? Do you weigh slipcovers or do you weigh owning titles that you love?
Let me just tell you something. You just said something on slipcovers. I went to Best Buy to pick up a movie, and I forgot what movie was on the stupid shelf. And the dude did not buy it because it did not have the slipcover. The guy was like, there's no slipcover. There's no way I'm going to buy this and put it in my collection. So I said, dude.
Which movie?
I forgot the name of the movie.
Okay.
But he went all nuts. And I'm like, dude, move the fuck out the way so other people could grab the movie and let them go. Like, it's just like, don't throw a scene if there ain't no slipcover there. Like,
well,
just
to me, that marks someone who, in his case, he's more worried about packaging than he is about the film. He doesn't love that film. That I couldn't be like, I love this film so much. I want to watch it, a bunch of times, but I won't buy it if it doesn't have cardboard.
But the problem is, dude,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, the store opened, right? And the dude was in the middle of the stupid new release going, there's no slipcover here, guys. I'm not going to buy the movie. So I'm like, yo, dude, move the fuck out the way so we could all grab the movie. Like we don't care. You're not getting a slipcover. Like, I need my movie. Like, I don't care what, like, if you're going to have a heart attack over this. This dude literally was like, oh my God, guys. Like, dude, like, back off. Like, and there was another time, Aquaman came out, the Steelbook. The dude said there was unlimited to one copy per person, because at the time people were buying like in 2s and 3s and like whatever. So the dude came in, bum rushed everybody, grabbed like 3 of them, and the dude was like, you have to put 2 back. And the guy threw a whole skank and the cops had to come. I was like, dudes, like, calm down. Like, it's just slipcovers. Let's just get to slipcovers, because a lot of people are like,
this is the big topic. Slipcovers is the hottest thing I see nonstop everywhere.
So to me, this is what slipcovers are, because my wife always, she goes, what's the craziness about the slipcovers? This is the slipcovers to me. Slipcovers are first edition prints of comic books. Whether you get them at the time that they come out, you get a slipcover. If the damn thing sells out, you get shit. Like, that's how it works. A company will release a certain amount of slipcovers per store. If the store does not have it, due to they have 10 copies, and then all of a sudden another store has 20, another store has shit. There's nothing you can do. But people go crazy. Do you put a slipcover inside your 4K player?
Yeah,
can someone give me that?
I know the point you're trying to make. I'll let D-Ray go in a second, but you're right. I get it. Okay, but not every movie includes slipcovers. Like, there are new release movies. I can't remember all of them. I know off the top of my head, certain Blu-rays will come out and just no slipcover, right? Or Reminiscence. Right. Let's do Reminiscence.
Right.
I know D-Ray just bought it. I saw his video. We got that on 4K when it came out. It does not have a slipcover. It did not come with one. It doesn't exist. There is no 4K slipcover for it. The Blu-ray came with one, but the 4K did not. I still went and bought it because I liked the movie. So it was like, well, I'm gonna buy this movie. It's irrelevant to me if it has a slipcover. Now, I get the argument of, well, if it has one, I want one. But even in that regard, like, well, if what my thing is I've seen people who literally will not buy it if it doesn't have it. And I think that's like, well, then you probably didn't like the movie that much. Because like Alex said, you can't play the cardboard. You're not going to put that in your player and watch the cardboard. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep going. D-Ray, I know you're a slip guy, but like, what's the mindset or what do you look for when it comes to that?
Yeah, it's pretty much just like you said. A little bit opposite because you said it doesn't too much matter for you. To me, if it's day one, let's take Looper. Looper came with the slip in. Some stores had it, some stores didn't. My store didn't have a slip. So at first I was confused, so I bought it anyway. And then I started messaging somebody I seen get it early, and they was like, yes, it does come with a slip. So I hung on to it for like 2 days, but then I was like, I'm not paying full price for this and it don't have a slip. That's just how I am. For me, it doesn't 100%, it doesn't have to have it, but the price needs to reflect it not being there. Just like if I buy it off Mercari or eBay and the person says no slipcover, okay, that price better be cheaper for me to pick it up. It has to reflect it at the store as well. I'm not picking up a $27.99 movie on day one and it's just totally missing the slip because it's not there. No, I want that slip.
What if it's $27.99 but a slip doesn't exist?
That's totally fine. If I love the movie enough to buy it day one, yes.
Okay, cool.
Now, let's say your store doesn't have it, but another store has it. Would you buy it there, or you would just go to the other store to pick it up?
I actually thought about that. I was like, is that no. I'd rather wait to see if it, like with Looper still, I waited to see if it came in. People started saying, hey, my store has it now. So I waited, still didn't have it. They said, Amazon, if you order it, I just said, forget it. I don't even have the movie now. I figured I'd wait.
It's one of those topics. I mean, I know certain people that have like all slip covers for all the movies, like on their shelf, and they don't want to break that not one
better.
having it. Which, I mean, mine's someone will drive someone crazy because mine's like missing 10 here and
I've got a lot missing.
Yeah, so but this is another good one. Would you pay like $80 for a slip cover?
No.
Just
and
to
I
put
wish
it into
that was on my mind too to say that, but that's one thing I'm not doing. Now, I put it out there when people be like, hey, what slip cover? I just had someone hit me up. They said, what slip covers do you need? Because I got some extras or whatever. I don't need them. So I let them know. But one thing I'm not doing is going on eBay and trying to find Mission Impossible 3's slip because I know it's $25. I'm not paying that. No, it's not happening.
Yeah, see, it's crazy because like even the steelbooks, like the value of steelbooks is it's so crazy for me on how much money someone would like. For instance, I'm now collecting the Marvel 4Ks, right? Because I'm doing the timeline. So once I watch it, I was telling Nate, once I finished watching them, I purchased them. So I was like, okay, now I'm starting to put them there. I have the Blu-rays. I have all the different versions of the Blu-rays. I got the Phase 1 collection set. Like I got all this stuff, and I sold some of the other stuff just to get the 4Ks. So I purchased most of mine on the Mondo. Which Nate was like, dude, you spent like close to, and I was like, but I paid $40 to pop for them. I didn't go. Certain people are like 3 of them for like $200, and I'm not paying $200 for 3 movies. Like that's crazy. So I found certain sites had them for $40, and some movies I ordered from out of state, from like Germany or whatever. I'm like, it's the same damn covers, just different. I'm gonna get them 10 years later, but it's the same thing, and I'm okay with it. Spider-Man, I don't own Homecoming Steelbook. I would like to get the Steelbook for Homecoming because I have now Spider-Man No Way Home and the second one in Steelbook. Now I want to finish the 3 in the Steelbooks. But in terms of like collecting, like, do you do certain franchises that you go, okay, I'm going to spend X amount in Steelbooks or the 4K regular? Like, let's say like for me, I'm an action guy. So I'm trying to hit up all my action movies on Steelbooks. Anything else, regular 4K regular. You're a genre type of dude when you hit up the Steelbooks, or you don't care?
No, for me, I look at, which artwork do I like and what's the price difference. If I really like the artwork for the Steelbook, then I'll pick up the Steelbook. But to me, it doesn't really matter. I'd rather save the extra $5 and put it towards another title. because it just does not mean that much to me. But back to what you were saying, like Rambo, that's in my top 5 favorite franchises all time. I already own all the 4K, the regular 4Ks. I love the look of that Steelbook collection set.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not that type of person to say, oh, I'm going to buy this too. Yes, I love the franchise, but I'm not going to go buy a second one when I already got all of them in 4K anyway.
So no, he's not a double dipper.
You're not a double dipper.
What I'm here, not a double dipper.
See, Nate.
I tried it.
Nate on that.
See, Nate knows me. Like Nate, like the minute they put out, like whoever the hell does the whole 4K whatever releases,
I won this bet.
Nate goes, this dude is gonna spend it. And that's it. Like the minute they show it, he goes, Alex is buying it. Like the 4K Rambo, I had all of them too, right? And the minute they showed the artwork, I said, pre-order.
Beautiful.
That's it. It's over. And then the same thing with Ghostbusters. They did a Ghostbusters Japan edition. And Nate goes, Alex, you're going to get it. I said, I'm not going to get it.
He literally told me, no way. No, I screenshotted it. I was like, I'm saving this for when you buy it. A couple weeks later, I sent him the screenshot because there he was pre-ordering it.
And I pre-ordered it from Japan. I got the Ghostbusters Afterlife Steelbook that comes with a vinyl and all this other stuff. But it's okay because I'm a Ghostbusters fan. There's nothing I can do with that.
So that's what I want to ask. That's a good question. I love the double dip.
I'm a double dipper to the bone.
I know, but what's the thought process of the double dipper? Really, I want to know because I'm not a double dipper. I'm not. Clearly, D-Ray now just he said he's not. I don't understand it at all. I never will. But I still want you to. I want you to tell the people how that works. What's the double dip mindset?
So the double dipping, right, is basically you're getting another artwork. So to me, it's like comic books. If there's another variation of a comic book, I want it. I want to put it in my comic book collection. And it's just like the movies. If there's another artwork for perfect example, when I told D-Ray, you wasn't here, where I purchased all 9 different Batmans steelbooks. They're all different covers.
Oh, I know that.
The same movie, but they're all different covers. And to me, it's like a comic book. It's different variations of the. So I don't mind it. But if it's a franchise that I enjoy, I told you this. I'm not gonna buy like 3,000 versions of Remnants, Reminiscence, right? Like I'm not buying that. But for Ghostbusters, Rambo, 007, really I'm going crazy. Yo, dude, I have like 3 different copies of No Time to Die, and I watched the movie once in the theater because I didn't like the way it ended. Like, I just got so mad.
You didn't even mention John Wick. We know you love that, so I'm sure you got plenty of that.
I got so much John Wick all over the place. I brought the 3 different versions of the Steelbook from, the UK version, the Target edition Steelbook, then they had the Walmart edition, and then the Best Buy. So, like, I got all the John Wicks, and I could do that. I can't do it for everything. Double dipping is only for certain special franchises. I can't just do it for everything. I'm not going to do it for horror because I'm not a horror fan, except for Evil Dead. I got tons of Evil Dead. You already know, Nate. I got tons of Evil Dead. I purchased the Groovy edition. I got
the new 4K one, the Steelbook one.
I have the Steelbook. I got the Blu-rays. I have all of that. I'm okay with it. But it all depends on statues. We're not even up to that point, right? A lot of people are collectors, and I don't want people to be singled out. If you're a collector for statues, and I know Hector is here, I'm a statue collector. And you can see behind, well, let me see, I could show you guys from here.
Would you buy another statue of that exact same Joker if his pants were blue?
No. Because that I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a $2,000 statue, and I'm not buying another $2,000 statue. So like,
I feel like that's the same thing, but that's like what double dipping is to me. Right. Like, okay, this one has blue pants and this one has red pants. I'm gonna buy them both because they have different colored pants.
Well, like again, like you have the statue there, right, of Joker. Then on top is a Star Wars one, and then here you have a half bust of Boba. That's a half buff of so. That I'm not buying another Boba, but then on next to it, if you see on that side, that's an Evil Dead. That's an Ash, 42-something inch Ash. And then I got other ones across the rooms and stuff. But I'm okay with it. But those are the expensive statues. And then, of course, I ordered all my Batman statues that's going to be coming in, which I might do later down the road unboxing for you guys. But when it comes to movies, I don't mind it because it's cheaper than statues.
Yeah,
I'm not buying a $2,000 other Joker doing another pose. Like, I'm not doing that. I got one Joker. I'm good. Now I could go on to another Joker. My wife is mad because she goes, why did you order all different Batman statues? Like I ordered.
Let me ask you a question: when you double dip and you have 7 4K copies of the Batman, which one do you watch?
The United States version.
But what if you have 4 United States versions? Which one do you watch?
I put the one with the nice cover.
He said, "This cover looks best. This is the best one. This one is gonna make me the happiest."
No, that's what I do. Like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna go to because everyone got questions here. I want to put to everyone's question.
Okay, because I do got another little small topic too now, since we're talking about double dipping and all these other little stuff.
All right, so hold your thought. I just want to get people's question here. Tony Movie Chappie said, for you guys, when you get the Blu-ray or 4K, do you automatically like to go to the special features or commentary, or like to watch the unrated extended cut or director's cut? 4K D-Ray?
I'm not big on the special features. If it's a movie I love, I will check it out. The last movie I actually sat and watched the special features was Scarface Day One when that 4K came out.
Nate.
The only special features I like are documentaries, like about the film. So no, I don't watch like blooper reel, and I don't watch. I'm not really into deleted scenes, because if they're deleted, that means that they were deleted for a reason. I do like documentaries, so I actually like some Criterion special features because they're more in depth. If it's in depth, I will watch it. If it's not, as far as director's cuts, if I saw the regular version at the theater and really liked it and then bought it, yes, I will. At home, I'll probably watch that version first to see which one I like better. So I would say yes if it has it. If I already saw the regular one, yeah.
For myself, I don't do no special features unless I was doing like a review when I used to do them. But guess what? 4Ks don't come with them shits anyway. So you're paying lucky me. So honestly, I do director's cut. So if there's a regular version or director's cut, I go straight to the director's cut. There's a reason why they add more to the story to me. But could be wrong. All right, we got other
what it is too? I'm sorry. They're talking about commentaries. I know people like commentaries. I can't do commentary. I don't want to watch someone talking over a movie that, even if I've seen it, like I don't want to hear someone. I'd rather watch a behind the scenes full documentary than hearing people tell tidbits over the movie when I just want to hear the movie. So I can't do commentary.
I tell people to shut up in the theaters, and I want to do that to the guy talking in the movie. Yo, Stallone, shut the hell up! I want to see the movie.
I'm not a big commentary guy at all.
I don't do that shit. Yeah. All right, here we go. We got other ones here. Let me see. Tim Talk. He says, I double dip and I triple dip. If I love a movie, I love buying things for movies I want different artwork for Jurassic Park. I want different packaging for Jurassic Park. Well, Nathan's a big Jurassic Park fan.
Die hard.
So I understand what Tim Talks is talking about, because that's me. I'm going all day triple dipping on your favorite stuff. Let's see. We got Jaguda Blue. I hope I said your name right.
Jaguda Blue.
Jaguda Blue. Oh, there you go. Okay. Artwork rules. This is why Lionsgate is winning. I'm sure some of those titles aren't everyone's favorite, but the artwork is nice. Perfect one. I hope I'm right though. The Punisher movie.
That
Steelbook is phenomenal. I just finished watching the movie. The movie was okay. The transfer wasn't as good, but it was okay.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not a good transfer. But the Steelbook is great. I was like, okay, that's a.
But the good thing is they're priced. They're priced right. They're like $20.
Yep.
They're not $35 for re-released 4Ks. They're priced right, and they look good, and they have the plastic.
Yeah.
Even when you mentioned that title, like I switched to that Steelbook, but I got rid of my 4K with the slip. There's no point in me having both. I just get rid of it. I did the same thing with T2. Like I didn't really want it. Once it dropped again on Best Buy, I was like, okay, I'll get it, but I got to get rid of the slip because there's no point in me having it.
Alex Thomas says, thoughts on 4K movies not coming with the Blu-ray disc and still being charged full price. All right, this is a good one. I would like to say is, who the hell's going to put the Blu-ray if you got the 4K? So for me, I don't give a crap if it doesn't come with the Blu-ray, because again, it doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you. It doesn't, because I'm not putting on a Blu-ray. And I remember, did I tell you 4K D-Ray? What was it, the Dr. Sleep? Is that the stupid sequel to The Shining?
Yeah.
Where the director's cut is only on the freaking Blu-ray, but not on the 4K.
And it's on the digital. You can watch it digital.
Yeah. Well, I'm not putting on the Blu-ray just to watch the director's cut. I paid for the 4K. Like, I'm not putting in to watch a lower version of a 4. Like, no. So, to be honest with you, I would pay full price just for the 4K, because that's what you're buying it for anyway.
I'm with you. That to me, that's like asking if you buy a Blu-ray if it doesn't come with the DVD when it was the Blu-ray DVD combo packs. I don't need it. I don't need the DVD. I'm never going to put it in now. To Alex Thomas's point, a lot of times the features are on the Blu-ray. So if you are a features but you're not, I'm not really either.
Yeah.
If you are a features person, then I can get it. But no, I couldn't care less if it had a DVD. But take the Blu-ray out. I don't care. I don't need it. I'm never gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean, let's see, Mika. I hope I said your name right. Yeah. I think I did. Stupid sequel to The Shining. Definitely not a horror fan, as you say.
He's not.
No,
it's fine, Alex.
Sorry.
You're self-proclaimed. You know it. You don't love horror.
I don't love.
It is what it is.
I don't want to offend the horror people, but I feel like I'm going to offend you guys anyway.
I mean, her @ is double horror pack. So
I know. So I already know she's not subscribing to the channel.
Okay. I like horror. You can subscribe for me. I like horror films. She's not a big horror.
I already know she's not subscribing. She already knows she hates me. But no, it's all good. Hector says, look, I gotta stick to what you love. I love DC, and I try to collect all things DC. I won't do the same for Marvel or any other franchise. I gotta stay particular with what you truly love to stay afloat within this hobby. Now, Hector, if you guys know, follow him on Hector on Instagram. This dude is straight everything DC. From the Joker, he posts up statues, and me and him talk a lot, and we all buy, me and him always go, hey, did you see this? And we always purchase the same statues and stuff. And I do agree with him in terms of comic books. Like, I stick to my DC comics, but now I'm getting to the point to where I want my Marvel movies in 4K. The only thing that sucks ass is the fact that I saw the IMAX version, and I'm kind of got greedy. And I don't want the IMAX on the 4K disc. But, yeah.
Real quick, I want to get to before I want to because we'll probably go a little bit over this week.
No, we're gonna go a little bit.
It's a lot of topic, but before we get to a couple of questions, I want to know what D-Ray was. He said he had another little topic or a little point of discussion.
Oh no, yeah. I'm sorry.
Definitely. Because I know you were once into the steelbook game, and I know this is heavy for steelbook collectors, but
heavy.
Protection or no protection on your cases, whether it's slipcover or steelbook.
I don't protect.
Me, I don't. Lately, people have been sending me the protectors to use, so I do use them. I put them on my favorite 4Ks so far, but I'm trying not to complain too much because somebody gave me something, But so far, I don't care for those bags because there's still too much space, and you got to fold it and seal it up. I do like the way those. What is it? Is it Malco protector boxes?
Like the plastic one, the hard plastic.
Yeah, I do like those because they fill the entire box. It looks better. But I don't like the look of all that plastic over everything.
Having a bunch of Ziploc bags
around
let me
the movie.
But I get the significance on why people like it.
That's a good question. I'm very big on the plastics. If some of my figures, I have the protective over. When the steel books, the reason I don't do it with the steel books is one reason. Those damn plastics are expensive for 5.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $50 for 5 freaking sleeves. I mean, if you have 800 steel books, how much is that going to cost you?
$8,000.
$8,000 just to cover steel books. I'm not paying. If you could pay $8,000 for plastics, then I can't help you with that. I mean, just don't DJ scratch your shit. It'd be really nice. Just put it. Glide it in.
That's a good question because I'm slowly retreating from the steelbook world. But I moved. From one place to another, I have a lot of steelbooks. I do not put additional protective sleeves on them. No. If it comes with one, like the Lionsgate's one with the plastic, like the clear slipcover thing, cool. If it does not, cool. I personally am not, for me, because my collection is for me, and I don't really, now I'm because I'm getting rid of some of them. Every once in a while, it may affect it. People are very particular about what they're going to spend money on, and I totally get it. But for me, the little wear on it, that's to me, I'm that's what I signed up for when I bought this type of packaging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with a slipcover. It's going to get little creases. If it's on your shelf for a long time, or you move, it's going to get little creases. It's going to me, wear, I don't have a problem with wear. A steelbook, as long as it's not a dent, a big smash dent, which it doesn't happen if you're just kind of leaving it on your shelf. The two steelbooks rubbing each other, maybe here and there, like a little paint thing. Those things don't bother me. I could understand that they could bother some people. So no, I don't do additional. And like Alex said, like I have too many to buy those things. Like it will be so expensive for me to try to do that. But I'm kind of getting out of the steelbook game anyway. So I mean, it's
I like the wear and tear. It makes me feel like, it's
like those old signs, those old tin signs where they get kind of like worn, but they still look cool. And I'm not saying I'm going to go up and scratch them all up, but I don't mind it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think I like it without the plastic. I just think it's just too expensive to fill up a whole, I don't know. I mean, either way. I mean, when I purchased some of them from Macari, they sent it to me.
Yeah, they do.
But you know what? I take them out those and I put it on my Ghostbusters stuff. I throw my Ghostbusters ones that I know I'm not gonna watch. I go, poof, nice there. Okay, let me see what else they're saying.
Pop Culture 33 says, I always use protection because I don't want to have another kid.
All right, here we go. Tim Toki says, it's worth the cost to me, Rev. I have 90% of my steelbooks in Moco protectors, and my steelbooks cost too much to get scratches just from pulling it out. I don't subscribe to one of the scratches. It is what it is. I kind of like the Mondo ones because it has the plastic on top of it. I kind of like if it comes with the plastic on top, I'm all right with it.
Yeah, if it comes with it, that's cool.
But I don't go. It looks great.
Extra.
Yeah, no, it looks good. But you have another questions, right? That you had from your Instagram thing.
Oh yeah. I got a couple more. Also for me, shelf space. Adding additional things that make them take up more space on a shelf. I can't do it. I don't have unlimited walls or shelves. So the less, the better, in my opinion.
I'm gonna start building a shelf that looks like the GameStop shelves that you pull out and it's all racked across. It's gonna cost me so much less space, so I can put statues on top than having all of them all out.
All right, so a couple questions. Yeah, these are just a couple. I already did the one about the sequel in all the franchises. Pop Culture 33. Well, this kind of got answered too because it was about double dipping. Because he asked about multiple copies, so we answered that. We kind of answered all of them because Rev 4K asked, why do people care so much more for slipcovers than the actual movie? It seems, and we kind of touched on that, but. I think we answered it because we were talking about the price point and if it has one they want it and if it doesn't they don't and so on and so forth. But I don't either way I'm cool. But I just want to have that movie. I just want to pop that movie in and watch it and then put it back.
Well, I would like to say this though. What do you think about collectors selling their stuff now? Because there's a lot of stuff popping up on Macari that it's like you're going, wait a minute, this would have not been around for a while. What are your thoughts on people selling steelbooks or rare to find movies on Macari now? I think that's like the biggest craze now for me. I see a lot of people selling stuff off.
Okay. As someone who's selling stuff currently.
I know you. Yeah, I know you.
Well, no, but I can answer the thought process. Well, for one, the steelbooks, I mean, heavy. I'm moving again soon, and even though I moved them once and I just told that story, I don't want to have. It's a lot. They're very heavy. Like the boxes are heavy. It's a lot of work. I'm going to a smaller space. Like I have to be, and a lot of the ones I'm getting rid of are like all Blu-ray copies. So it's like if there's certain movies that I really want to own, I could probably find it at that bookstore I go to for like $2, the Blu-ray. So if I have to rebuy it, if I sell the steelbook for $20 and I rebuy it for $2, I could get 10 whole movies for the price of the one steelbook. I'm okay with it. What I don't like is the people who I don't sell new releases on Mercari. Like I don't go get the steelbook because I know it's going to sell out and then sell it for $80. It's the same with sneakers. I'm not into that whole like sneaker thing of like buying the sneaker. Yeah, like the resale market. It's there. It exists. I'm cool with it with older stuff. I think that's fair game. If it's like a rare older movie that was out 5 years ago and it's out of print and hey, if you don't want it and someone else wants it that bad, I don't like it with new releases so much. And for me, I have some stuff that's worth quite a bit. I generally sell it a little bit less because I'm a collector too. And I'm not going to ask someone to give me $80 for something I wouldn't pay $80 for. Right. At the same time, I'm not going to give it to you for $20. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not going to like overcharge. I think people, they overcharge and they know people want certain things. you'll go on Mercari, you'll see a lot like rare out of print slipcover, rare out of print this, and people are like, oh shoot, I gotta get this because it's rare and it's out of print, and then you're paying $60 for a 4K of a movie you might not even like that much. So I think it's fair game. I think reselling is fine. That's not a problem to me. I don't like it with the brand new movies, buying 10 copies of it in order to sell it. That I'm not crazy about.
No, I get it. What do you think, 4K?
Yeah, same here. I'm seeing a lot of it now. We talk about this almost every day over on the Instagram lives that we do. Mercari has blown up all of a sudden. It's like now people realize what they have. The slip covers are more popular now, especially on the 4K side. I've actually had someone message me on my Mercari saying, hey, if you got some 4Ks with slips, I'm willing to buy them. But see, they don't realize I know what you're trying to do. You're hoping I can sell them to you for cheap so you can sell them for more. Because we know a lot of them are out of print. People are starting to want them more. It's a big thing now. Like Nate said, I'm very careful with that stuff. I see that happening. Just happened with Spider-Man Steelbook comes out. A lot of people didn't get their hands on it. So guess what? They're charging upwards. I've seen one today, $125. It's crazy that people do it, but there's somebody that's going to pull the trigger on it at some point for that price.
Doom, Halloween Kills.
It sucks that people do it because then you got other people like, I know like a Movie Hunter, Jerry, Jagoda Blue, all these guys, they love steelbooks. And if they couldn't get their hands on it, day of, because somebody else is picking them up just to resell them, they don't even want the thing, then, it sucks for people like that.
Yeah. That's the thing that stinks.
Now, here's the thing. Rev put in here, he said, I'll overcharge if people are going to buy it. I'll do them dirty. And I know he's saying a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I also kind of believe him. Now, Alex, you remember, I did do something similar when I sold my Good, the Bad, and the Ugly 4K. Yeah. Now, in that case, I see the difference is I didn't buy it with the intent to sell it, which a lot of people do. I bought it and then was like, I'm seeing people paying astronomical prices. So I told you guys, I was like, I'm going to put it up. I'm just going to put it up and see if anybody wants it. And to that point, to Rev's point, I believe if someone's willing to pay for it, then
I
do
should
it.
have brought it.
You should have brought it because you wanted it.
I should have brought it. Yeah, I did want it.
But hey, if someone's willing to give you a lot of money for something, then I'm not against getting some money back. Like I like the movie. I probably will buy it later, but I had the one with the slipcover, and everyone was like, I need this. It's super rare and whatever. So I'm not opposed to that idea. I just don't like new release. Like we were talking about, I'm going to buy 8 strictly to resell it. It's like, it's kind of a dick move.
Recently, I've seen something on your page where I was like, oh, I kind of want that. But that price was out of what I want to pay for it.
You're a friend. I'll give you a discount.
He gives a discount.
DM me. Let me know. I always give people I know for less.
This is a good one. Alex Thomas says, thoughts on pre-ordering. I love pre-ordering because first of all, I don't even go much to my Best Buy because they got shit anyway. So I just pre-order. True. Like ask Nate, I pre-order like everything. If it gets announced as pre-ordered, and I'm good to go. Done, set it and forget it. I had no problems with Best Buy on. I haven't had nothing canceled on me. Like I know Nate did. He had a lot of stuff canceled on him, and he now strictly Amazon, which I'm with him on.
Just
I go
did too with
straight
the Spider-Man, right? Your Steelbook.
My 4K for Spider-Man got canceled. I ordered that with the same. Alex talked me into ordering that. I ordered it back in December, and it got canceled on me the weekend before release.
That's unacceptable.
That's
pre-ordering things and then you just cancel it. That's unacceptable. That's why I hate pre-ordering. I do not pre-order from Best Buy. I hate their process. I hate that we're going to charge you now, uncharge you, and then charge you again later. And then maybe a third time if it's too far out in advance, like constantly charging you and uncharging you. I absolutely hate it. If I do pre-order, it's only from Amazon because they do not charge you till it ships. So it's not a big deal to me. But I tend not to at this point. I don't pre-order much, if ever. I will either go and try to get it the day it comes out.
Yeah.
And if I can't, I'll wait. Someone like D-Ray said, someone's gonna put it on Mercari for $20 and I'll get it then. You know what I mean? I don't need the digital code, whatever. So no, I'm not a pre-orderer. I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, look, pre-ordering for me is like things that I want and I need to have it in my collection. If it's something I don't want, I'll just wait. Macari it, or I'll just wait. If I go to the store, if they have it, then yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people were searching for those Spider-Man and different art covers in Walmarts, and people were tight that some of them didn't have it. But I was like, maybe people pre-ordered it because they knew, or curbside pickup. That's another big thing, right? You do the curbside pickup, and you just an hour later you just pick it up. So that is pre-ordering. I don't know. I kind of like
also
pre-ordering.
Best Buy kind of stopped letting you do in-store pickup, which I hate. Yeah. I used to do pre-order in-store pickup. That was okay.
Pickup, yep.
Yeah, but now they want to ship it in a freaking in a grocery bag, and then I get it, and it's like smashed. I hate it.
They did that to my Harry Potter steelbook.
Blame COVID.
And I went in, and I was like, I would like to get another one. And the guy goes, but what's wrong with it? I'm like, and the thing is like this. Like, I mean, it looked like the dude Jimmy did between the door.
Yeah.
And the dude really asked me, like, what was wrong with the package? And,
everything
was wrong with it. I was like, who the hell wants this damn thing in your collection, like, sticking out? I was this is horrible.
Even with pre-orders, though, and I trust me, what I'm about to say is I understand why people do it. I get it.
Sure.
But you're also, lessening the chance that someone else can get it, because I see it, here on Instagram, YouTube. I see it in the Reddit forums and Facebook groups. But the people that love steelbooks, there's a lot of people that, will order 3 copies just to get the perfect one. But now you're taking 3 copies away from. You're taking 2 copies away from 2 other people that might not have got the chance to order one because now they're sold out.
Well, those 2 copies.
And now those people are exactly, and then they're going to make all the money
for
back
that
off
reason
of
too.
it.
Yeah, so it sucks, but
it's a little bit
like I said, I know why people do it, because they don't want those spine slashes, the dents. They want their perfect copy because they love the artwork and they're steelbook collectors. So I get it, but there's pluses and minuses to everything.
Oh yeah,
there is. I mean, the pre-ordering situation. I mean, I like it. I think it's a cool way to get your movie. I mean, before you had to wait till the store opens, and you got to run in, and it's like 20,000 people waiting for this damn one copy of a movie. Now you just pre-order, get it to your house.
I love that. I love the old days. Get in line. You want it? That's the survival of the fittest.
No, I love it too. But if your store doesn't have movies at all, then what's the point of me waiting there if there's no?
Well, no. Nowadays, no stores have movies at all. But I'm saying back when when Best Buy had stock and Target had stock, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I never mind. I would show up at 10, go in there and get it. And if they ran out, that was my fault. I should have got there at 9:59.
But then you have workers that are collectors that will put their stuff to the side for people.
I know people who hide movies. I know people who hide movies for other people. It's the worst.
Yeah, so it's the worst thing. Like if they go, okay, we have 3 copies of Spider-Man, someone in the job is gonna put it to the side for their friends, so you're screwed anyway. So it's like I'd rather just go through, not through the hassle, and just pre-order. But yeah, I mean, to me, that's.
Did you guys have in the chat any specific questions, like 1 or 2 more?
Yeah,
about collecting or collections.
Yeah, collecting.
What do you do? Come on. There are some people who order multiple that sell off the others for exactly what they paid for to other collectors, which is awesome.
Yep.
Unfortunately, not everyone is like
that in the Discord group.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm okay with that. That's like I was just saying. I like if I have a Mercari page, and if someone from like Alex or Robert or Jay, like someone I know who I'm cool with, is like, hey, I want this movie, I will never charge them what I just have it on Mercari for. You know what I mean? Because it's like I know they're collectors. I know they want the movie, and I know them. So.
Here you go. Jay Manley. Is there a Blu-ray that you think that shouldn't matter if it gets a 4K upgrade or not?
Terminator Salvation.
Oh, that needs a 4K upgrade.
Why? The Blu-ray looked amazing.
The Blu-ray looks amazing. Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Like, how much better can it be?
Yeah, that's true. Tim Talks Talkie says, Best Buy topic. It's amazed me that the company sees value in exclusive steelbooks, yet they don't convey to their employees who treat them like shit.
They just throw them all around.
Yeah, they just throw it all over. Yeah, it's just one of those things they just fling side to side.
Like Alex here, he said, when I triple dip on a film, I watch all 3 copies. At the same time, my brother made a joke the other day. He's not a movie collector at all. He does collect, but not he collects like records, vinyls, things like that. But he said he said a joke like something like that, like, oh, if you have like 5 copies, do they just like put the copy in every single player in their house so that no matter what room they go to, it's at the exact same scene? So you don't miss it. Like you get up, go to the bathroom, it's still playing in your bedroom.
I should try that.
You have enough copies to put one on every TV, and that way you're at the same. You hit play like real rapidly. That way wherever you go, you're at the same part.
That is a good one. Here we goes another one. Pop Culture 33. All right, here we go. Red 4K says, "Do you guys prefer box sets or single titles in the franchise?" I like box sets.
I love box sets.
Yeah, box sets are awesome. Pop Culture 33 says, "If it's on streaming, do you still buy it on disc first day?" All right, let me just answer you right now because I know Nate's going to throw me under the bus right now, so I'm going to get it out the way now.
Weird Alex answer. Here we go.
I paid $30 today for the Batman digitally. So I don't want Nate to come out and go, well, you better answer it. I'm going to tell you guys right now.
Tell the truth, Alex. Tell the truth.
I paid $30 for the Batman, and now I'm good to go. So, yeah, to answer your question, Pop Culture, I did.
Pop Culture 33, the answer is unequivocally absolutely not. I will not spend $30 on a digital version that I will get with my 4K just to do what? I don't know. Like, watch it again? I could wait. I could wait a month. I saw it twice. I could wait. I don't need to watch it right now.
It's funny because I got like 9 copies.
You got 9 copies coming, and you bought it. You did the same with Ghostbusters Afterlife. You pre-ordered the digital of Ghostbusters Afterlife, and then bought 9 copies of it. So, yeah, but you know what? You know what I respect about Alex? He does what he does, and he don't care.
Yeah,
he does that's what he does. But no, I would never. I would never buy a digital of something I'm going to buy on disc ever.
James Paris said, "Look, it's on HBO right now." I know, but the servers were getting hit, so I was like, "No way."
It took me forever to watch it today.
Yeah, but not Balpa L. I paid it, and I got to see a little bit of it.
Triborough wants to battle my brother in a 4K D-Ray's channel, but a vinyl battle.
Oh, a vinyl battle.
He won't do
with
it.
He got
some good. He got some heat though. He got some. He got some other. For some of the stuff we have in movies, he got like the vinyl version, like the rare stuff with the. But not as many. He's
well, Tim Talkie says, like, I only asked because there is an amazing Evil Dead set from Japan. That is.
Oh, he had a question up above.
Is
there a price ceiling that you have on a movie you love?
What do you mean?
Like if one of your movies gets some amazing set with collectibles and such, do you have what's the most you will spend on a movie you love? Pretty much, I think is this question.
A blank check.
Unlimited.
Unlimited blank check. Like, I back the brink truck, baby. That's what I do. Like, it's unlimited. I don't care if it comes with a proton pack. I'm buying it. Like, I don't care what it is. An Ecto 1, a live action.
You got the mother box.
I brought the mother box Justice League. Yeah, I paid. Hector. How much did we pay? We brought some. I forgot. Me and Hector brought the damn thing. Yeah. I don't care. Open the doors, baby.
Alex Thomas. Me and Alex already battled each other on 4K D-Ray's channel. Yep. Go back into history. Alex Thomas said me and you need to battle. We already did.
We already did. Yeah, me and him already did. I came out victorious. Like always.
No. You didn't.
By one stupid movie.
I'm 2-0 on that thing. I'm 2-0 over there on that.
It's okay.
Battle.
Let me see.
What's for D-Ray though? Let's answer. Do you have a dollar limit?
Yeah.
I do. I think it would take a Nightmare on Elm Street 4K collection to come out for me. I think the most. I think that Friday the 13th was what 150 with the posters pre-order.
Yeah.
So I think 200 max probably for me.
Okay, that's not bad. Because that's a lot of movies.
Maybe 220.
A lot of
200,
movies.
220 because it is 4K versus Blu-ray. So I know there would be a difference, but I say 2 to 220.
If you're saying
that's probably the only franchise I do it for though.
Yeah,
but you're honest. Yeah, it's your favorite. So
if we're saying like individual movie, the most I'd spend is like, I don't know. I honestly wouldn't spend more than, I think 50 would probably make me get anxiety. That's like the limit. I would go 50.
Yeah. If they came out with a Fugitive with the Wanted poster as a steelbook and it was $50,
and it came in a fake arm.
Yeah.
The one-armed man.
That would be mad funny.
If it was one film, probably 50. If we're talking box set, clearly I spent 200 on the Harry Potter one. I would say that maybe around, if it's like Steelbook, 4K, limited edition, I could see myself doing that on multiple films. So, but no, I do have a limit. I have a limit though. It's not blank check for me.
Well, this is a good question. Do you organize alphabetical? I go alphabetical from A to Z, 4K, then A to Z. I mean, numbered, then A to Z.
Yeah, number A to Z.
Yeah, that's how I roll in my household.
So I have all my Steelbooks in one shelf. All the Steelbook Blu-rays first, then all the 4K titles. Then on my other shelf, I have all the box sets in one section. I have all the Criterions in spine number order. So it's kind of alphabetical. It's in number order. Paramount Presents on two shelves in number order. And then the rest are just by category, not by letter. Like just all the 4Ks together, Blu-rays together. So I don't alphabetize them. But I do have I have a system where I can find what I want pretty much. I don't like having to move everything every time I get a new movie. So I don't like alphabetizing too much.
I have to. I have my OCD will go bonkers if I.
If I ever go visit you, I'm gonna like move. I'm gonna move 4 movies randomly.
Like
I'm not gonna tell you. You'd be like, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, Nate," and I'll be like, "All right, I'll be here," and I'm just gonna start moving some movies around.
I will go bonkers. Like
you're gonna come back.
My wife knows. One of my friends did that, and I got so heated. I was so heated.
I believe
he was like, "Can you let me?" I was like, "Go F yourself, my brother. Go F yourself, because you ain't getting nothing from me." No, but another topic I wanted to so quick, and before we start wrapping things up here, in communities. I want to talk about communities quick, because there's a hot topic. Oh my God, that's a caliente topic. It's communities.
That's funny. Because I was actually going to touch. I talked to KLL and I sent him a thumbnail. I was like, "You think this should be a topic?"
Of what?
He was like, "If you're going to do the topic, just be ready. People might take it in a negative way, even if you're not being negative about it."
What? On what?
Community, like.
Oh no,
we're just gonna be real about it.
No, we're gonna be. Well, you know me. I'm like Howard Stern on this page. I just it is what it is. Communities, because I know it's a hot topic, and I don't jump in a lot of people's conversations, because I like to, like me and Nate says, we like to work from the shadows. That's how we do it, because there's a lot of just straight up stuff. So I don't know. I feel like communities is it's a wrong word to use, because a community is a one thing. I feel like everything is just one, right? Like an entire community, but it's not a community. Like I don't consider the Geeks and Flix or Levels of Geeks community as a community. For me, I don't see them as a community. To me, I see them as a one unit, like a Avengers type. We're a team together. Like that's how I see this group of guys and females in the community. Why? Because they are the ones who me and they entertain them. That's what we're here for. We entertain, and they give us their input on it. And that's the way I see it. I just feel like lately it's just not a community. I just feel like it's survival of the fittest, of whether it's a film, gaming, music. It is what it is. Look, content creators are out there to get what? Answer the question. What is it? What is the people are?
They want that money. They want to monetize their page. Yeah, make some money and be popular.
They want fame. They want views. And the only way to get it is how? They have to jump on everyone's stuff to get their subscribers and to jump on. And it's okay. It's the name of the game.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest with you. On this page, I'm never going to get monetized. I'm just going to say that as of right now, I'm not even hitting 2,000. And you need 4,000 hours a year to hit monetization. I'm not even breaking 2,000 yet on this channel. It's just, it is what it is. And I play copyrighted shit to entertain people. So I don't care.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about not being monetized. You do have that leeway of doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I go copyright to the bone. I push the limits of copyright. I don't give a crap, because I'm here to entertain folks. And that's the thing I want people to understand. I'm here to entertain you. Whether I don't care for the money. I don't care for the fame. Me and Nate is here to entertain people. People give us opinions. You should do this show. I do it. That is what I'm here for. Views, you can look at all the videos that I have on whatever. I don't even break 1,000. So I don't even, it doesn't bother me. But my whole thing with the community and getting very just splitting on stuff is just ridiculous to me. It's just we're a film community. If you're a film community, then you all one. If you're going to have a circle of people, that's not a community. That is just, your ass is going to just stay with those type of creators. That's the way I see it. And it's okay. If that's what you want to do, it's not a film community. A film community is that every content creator that does film, you support, you do whatever you want to do. You don't have to watch people's videos. You don't have to subscribe. It is what it is. But I feel like it's a lot of battles lately with the community stuff, and it's been very weird. I mean, what is your take on it?
So because I touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think some people might have took my post a little bit wrong from what I was saying. But I know also I was, me and Tim, a few others was going back and forth on not going back and forth, but commenting on 4K Media Guy's post about it also. But for me, I feel like, okay, it is a community, but you also have your cliques, which are the people you feel more attached to, that you're gonna talk to every day. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
You know, we still all try to support each other's stuff, but at the end of the day, it's so much. You can't sit there and watch every video, comment on every video. It's not gonna happen. You know, and we're all adults. You know, we all connect to somebody a little bit different than the other person. So you're always gonna have those little subgroups within the whole community. So, you know, sometimes I think people get a little upset if they don't see certain people's comments in their videos. They think they're not watching. But somebody like me who's busy most of the day, a lot of times I'm in the kitchen cooking. I might have it on the TV, so I can't comment. I try to comment, or even with Alex, you know, when me and Alex talk, sometimes I might mention something in the video that he's seen, so he knows that I watched the video. I may not be there live on Monday nights with you guys, but I've watched enough to be able to comment on something, or I watched your and listened to your podcast to mention something back to you that I remember from it. So that kind of lets you know I am still watching, even though you may not see my name. So we can't just sit there and say, oh, they're not supporting me. You don't know if they are or not. Just because you don't see them typing in your comment section doesn't mean they're not. And I just learned that myself because someone sent me something. I hadn't seen his name in my chat in a long time. And he sent me something that I really loved. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen this guy in like months in my chat. So it amazed me. So I had to realize that myself, like, just because they're not there every video doesn't mean they're not watching you. And I think that's where it gets confused, because there's also some people, all they want to talk about is movies. This is a movie community. That's all they want to talk about. The personal stuff does not matter to them. So, you know, we see that on Instagram. Some people, you know, they might step away for a few days, say they just need a break for it, from a mental break or anything. You know, they might be sick. And then you'll see the posts with people saying, hey, you know, thank you to the people who reached out to me and stuff like that. But not everybody's here for that. Yes, we want everybody to be, you know, in good health, have good things going on in their life. But some people aren't here to talk about those things. They just want to talk to you about movies because that's what entertains them. They want to step away from what's going on in their life. So sometimes it seems like people get, you know, a little hurt by that. But you also got to look at the other side of the coin. And then you got to ask yourself, if I'm going to knock these people, I got to make sure I'm doing what I'm knocking them for. So if I'm saying that they're not commenting on my post or hitting me up to say, hey, how are you doing? Did I do the same thing for Joe Smo, who was gone for 4 days? So if I didn't, I can't sit here and knock other people for not doing the same for me. And I think we sometimes get lost in that, and we're human. It happens. But sometimes I think we got to sit back and, you know, think about those things. Like even my post the other day, when Ken made in his video talked about, you know, giving me kudos for, you know, really boosting the community and having everybody doing these podcast collaborations and things like that. You know, I had been talking about that for a long time to people, feeling like, you know, I really don't get my just due. I don't really care. You know, at the end of the day, and I say it every week, it's just about us getting up here, having a good time.
Right.
But, you know, you've got a million people telling me, on the stream or in my comments, in my DM, hey, I love what you're doing for the community, this and that. But then nobody's inviting me to a live stream when you're having your own collaboration videos, your celebration streams. Nobody's inviting me to it, but you're telling me you love my content. You made your channel based off of seeing me from week to week or coming onto my channel. So part of me in my head, because we're all human at the end of the day, the emotions are gonna come out at some point. So I'm thinking, y'all love me that much for the content, but then you're not showing the love on your end. So, it kind of makes you feel like, okay, who's really here for what?
I understand what you're saying, Nate. You got anything to say?
I don't know if I should answer.
I don't know if I should answer this question. Say it.
I'm not. And I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way at all in the chat. It is what it is. If you guys come here every week and you watch us, I think people have a good idea about me. So, but I do not claim to be part of any community at all. I never have. I watch the people I like to watch on YouTube. I do not watch every single YouTube video that comes out. I don't have time. I work a long day at work. If I have time here and there, like I mentioned, D-Ray, I know your video because I watched it. I watch who I want to watch when I want to watch it.
Right.
And I will not ever watch everyone's videos. It's not going to happen. And everyone's not going to watch our videos. And that's okay. You need to watch what you like. And so, no, I'm not part of the community. Am I friendly with a lot of people in the community? Yeah, absolutely. Like I DM with people on Instagram. I chat with people, just from this chat right here. Like, Harrison, I've talked with him. Rev4K, obviously. Kal-El Daily, Triborough. Like, these are people I know and I've chatted with. But even that, like, I'm not all day on Instagram. I'm not all day on YouTube. When I come home from work, I got to watch a lot. We review a lot of movies. I got to watch movies. And I got to live. Like, I get away from this every chance I get. I want to go outside. I want to go hang out with people. I want to go, eat dinner and go to movies. And so I am not part of a community. I don't claim to be, and I don't feel obligated to say I am or I am not. I respect everyone for their hard work. We work hard, and I understand it's a lot of work. I don't know how to do none of this. Alex does all this stuff. I know how to talk, make jokes, and think of fun ideas to talk about. I couldn't edit a video. I couldn't do it. And I don't want to learn it. It's never been my, my goal. As far as this channel, like Alex said, like, I just like to entertain people. If one person came and watched me and was like, hey, Nate, great show. I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a good time watching it. I laughed. Then I'm happy, then I'm good. As long as I don't want to, hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want to like make anybody feel bad. I want everyone to have a good time. Whoever comes. Whoever doesn't. I mean, you know what? They got their own life to live. So I'm not a big fan of the community thing. I get it. Like, watch who you want to watch. Support who you want to support. Subscribe to their channel if you want to give them a sub. I've subscribed to a lot of channels. Doesn't mean I have time to watch hours and hours and hours of content every week. Like, I don't. I've been on the battles. If someone asked me, hey, can you come on my show? I'll probably go because I like talking about movies, but I don't feel the strong need to be part of anything really. And maybe that's just my personality. You know what I mean? Like, I got my people that I'm close. I've told Alex this many times, and especially when we first started, like, I got the people in my life, my regular life, who are important, and they're important. And everyone else here, I enjoy entertaining and talking and chatting with. But I don't lose sleep over anything that ever happens on Instagram. I don't lose sleep over anything that happens on YouTube. And that's how it's always going to be. So, that's cool. If you're part of the community, cool. I don't knock it. I'm not in it, but I will still talk with you. And I thank you for coming to watch us. I always support, every time we're talking about another creator, I'm like, go check out his page. Go check out his channel. Do it. But not everyone's going to like every single thing that everyone does. And that's just it's a fact of life.
No,
Blu-ray King said one thing really quick. He said in there, and he was kind of joking. He said, I don't want to see the same Death on the Nile 10 videos in a row. Like, The same. What am I going to watch everyone do the same exact video? I can't. Just for what? Just to watch it? Like, it comes to a point where it's like support. True support is not, to me, just watching it just to watch it. It's really enjoying it and engaging with it. And then you comment, and then you have a dialect, and then you have a conversation about it. So that's just me. That's my 2 cents.
I totally agree with you. I just wasn't to say this quick because I do get DMs and people like, oh, why don't you and Nate do physical media X, Y, and Z? Or why don't you do, battles with your collect? No. And the reason why is because other people have that type of channel. Like, why am I going to take what other people do and implement it into this channel? It's not happening. This channel is not a physical media channel. I'm going to say this out right now. I'm going to say it right now to everyone in the community. This is a film discussion channel. We talk about the movies, not the packaging, not the slipcovers, and not the steelbooks. We do not talk about none of that stuff. And that's the way it's going to stay. Now, if me and Nate, we're doing a movie review and we say this is how the 4K transfer looks, great. Other than that, you're never going to see us talk about this stuff. Maybe you see old footage in our prior stuff when we used to do it, but we did that. We stopped doing that. There's a lot of channels that cover that, and I don't want to cover it. To me, it's just, I don't want to talk about covers and slip covers. That's just me. I want to talk about the movie, and that's the way it's going to go. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. To be really honest with you, I don't know. I stay away from the community. I'm going to be 100%. I'm going to be
at points.
I'm going to be 100% in this, and 4K D-Ray and everyone in the community knows this already. I stay away from the community due to one person, and that's the way it's going to go. And it is what it is. It's just it's not going to change.
I think sucks. D-Ray. Every time I've engaged with him here or on his channel, I think he's a good dude. I haven't chatted a ton with him, but I chat with him here and there. We'll go back and forth on a story post on Instagram, or if he's here, we chat. If Elliot, Movie Files. I don't know him. I don't know a lot about him, but every time, as long as you can talk about things you like with like-minded people, that's all I care to do. Yeah. I just want to talk about movies. I don't need a million new friends. I do like a lot of you guys. I haven't met many people I don't like. I think everyone's real cool, but I don't have that need of like, I need 1,000 new friends. So I want to, and if people invite us because they like our stuff, if they think we're a good time, invite us. If they don't, if they hate us, then they hate us. What are we going to do?
I'm not changing no one's mind. I mean, it is what it is. And I'm not going to, I speak what I want to speak, and it is what it is. But yeah, in terms of doing 20,000 things, I just, no.
I don't got time for it. I don't got time. Am I supposed to record a video every single day of the week? I can't do it.
Yeah, I do 20,000 things a day. I got to put together the streams. We got to watch 13 to 12 movies a week to catch up to us stuff. So, and I'm working on the website to premiere next week. So, it's a lot of stuff to put together. But look, again, honestly, 4K D-Ray, you should not let nothing bother you with the celebrations. And I mean, honestly,
you do what you do, and you're really good at it. Yeah. And that's all you need to know, and you just keep doing that.
Because I hear the same thing all the time. Oh, your channel's under. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not. I would like to have you. Yeah, I would like to have you on the channel. Well, I've been waiting for what, a year we've been together. Like, I'm not gonna. I am not gonna. I'm not losing sleep, and I'm not going to chase people around to put them. I'm not hoeing myself. I'm gonna do my Mondays live, Tuesdays podcast. And Wednesday through Sunday, I'm watching MLB baseball, putting together my stuff, and that's it. And
you watching. We got an empty box over there because we were supposed to have another guest, and he had some issues and technical issues, and he DM'd me. And I still like him. It's not that big of a deal. Life happens. You know what I mean? Like we're all adults.
Yeah.
Act like it, and enjoy movies. Like movies and like each other, and be nice. My whole thing is be nice. I don't like subtle. The subtle jabs or the sneaky little posts about the passive. I don't like the passive aggressiveness.
I don't like that either. Like, to me, if you're gonna say something about somebody, either say it in the chat with them while they're there to defend themselves, or at least put their name there or DM them. It's easy to DM on Instagram. But I see it too because I feel like somebody does it to me a few times, but they won't say my name.
Well, look, in terms of that situation, well, that's a totally different situation. But in
Ain't
terms
that
of
life?
even stroking egos and who did what with the community, look, first of all, this channel's been up for 2 years, and I've been doing this whole collecting shit for putting everyone on channels for 2 years, and I don't need stroking or whatever. Just because other people are getting popular on it, it is what it is. I'm not throwing myself on everyone's channel just to get my face put up. I have kids. I don't have time to be on everybody's channels to sell it, to hold myself.
Look, if y'all want to hear some jokes and talk about movies, come watch us. If you don't, then don't. I don't know. That's it. That's the answer to the question.
Yeah, just to say it is. Look, Mondays we are here we have themes and whatever. If you want to sit down and talk about it, great. That's the way it goes, and if it is what it is, man. I do want to know what to say
before we hang up or whatever we call it when we end the show. I do want to thank everybody who showed up tonight. A lot of people showed up. I'm sure a lot of people. I know D-Ray brought some of these people because he knows some of them. Never seen Jagoda Blue in our chat. Never seen Blu-ray King, Mika. I've seen Tim Talkies here before. Yeah. But all of you guys who came, if it was your first time, we appreciate it. We hope you had fun. It was a fun conversation, even though we had some technical issues early. That's rare. Don't let that. Don't think that that's our normal. No, it usually works pretty good. But Alex Thomas, great to see you. Like, I love the chat. I love everybody in the. I feel like our chat is one of the best ones personally that I like. I think they're funny. I think everybody, we have a little bit more of a rascally chat, if you will. A lot of trash talk, but everyone's friends at the end, and I like that. That's kind of my personality. So, thank you for coming, and I hope to see everybody next week. And if you can. But if you're busy, then you're busy. What are you gonna? You don't gotta apologize to us. You're busy.
No, you don't have to apologize.
We've got people all the time. They're like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I missed your show." Don't be.
No, you don't have to be. But anyway, other than that, 4K, plug in your stuff.
So I don't know what I got coming up soon, but it may be a movie collection battle on Thursday. I got 2 guys that have been wanting to do it, so I got to check with them to see if they want to or not. If they're available this Thursday night, as usual, 8:30 p.m. Be there. Always a good time. So we shall see. It'll be up on the schedule tomorrow. I will put it up on my story on IG. If you're not following me on IG, please follow me over there if you can, if you're willing. I know everybody doesn't, go back and forth between the two, but I would love to see you there because we have a good time on those IG lives as well. So, yeah, that's what I got coming up.
Nice.
Yeah, in terms of this channel, tomorrow we're doing our 150th milestone, and we're going to celebrate it with Top Gun. That is our 150th episode is Top Gun. So we're going to break down Top Gun. We're going to have a great time. We're doing this live. Oh, and before we go, we got to give away some shit. And there's no way we end the stream without giving away some stuff. So with that said, the community got some ID numbers, and I don't want to feel bad for the people that, you know what? No, let's have some fun, Nate. Let's give away. Let's just go give it away to people.
Yeah,
let's give away a horror package. Scream and number 31. Who do you want to give it to tonight?
Well,
digital copies.
You know what? I don't know. She seems to be a big horror fan. I don't know if she does digital.
She might have it though, but
she might have it, but maybe I don't know. Mika is called Double Horror Pack. I feel like she's the perfect person to give a combination of Rob Zombie's 31. Which Scream is it? Original or the new one?
The new one.
The new one. She probably has it, but
she might have it.
You're the winner. Congratulations. I don't know if you follow us on Instagram or not. If you don't, follow us at Geeks and Flix or me, Nate Flix Reviews, and we will send you the codes for those. So let's pick her for the horror stuff because she's a
action pack.
Action pack. Now, just looking at these people's names here, you know who hasn't won something in a while that I really want to give some movies to? My main man and your main man, Triborough Gigolo. I feel like Triborough, Gigolo needs some. So Gigolo, give him some action movies.
All right, so he's getting 3 movies. He's getting Bloodfather, 3355, and The Punisher.
Oh, you're welcome, Triborough, because Bloodfather's awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's the best movie right there. All right, Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Spider-Man. Okay, now this is an interesting one. I think, you know what? He just said, I haven't won nothing, and I know he likes digital movies, too. I don't know. Let's give it to Rev. Rev contributed a question tonight. He was very polite to everybody. I'm very proud of him. Let's unless I think he
have something to say
he
in his
canceled
stories
his Spider-Man,
later.
right?
I think he canceled. I don't know. All right,
Let's give it to Rev. We'll give it to Rev, and if he has it, we'll give it to somebody else.
All right, now this is the big prize of the night. I'm going to give away my extra copy. This is the prequel book to the Batman movie. This is a novel. It's a graphic novel. It's a small novel. It's like what is it?
pretty
Comes
cool,
with posters. 136 pages of the prequel of what happened before year 2 of the Batman. So we're gonna give this away. All right, we're gonna give it away. All right, so this is the community. I'm just gonna roll the dice here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a big prize. So do the dice for this.
All right, we're gonna do the dice. You ready for this? All right, let's whip out some my.
Jay, you win every day because you talk to us every day. You're the biggest winner. You
All
and
right, here
Rob.
we go.
Congrats.
So we have ID numbers here in the Geeks and Flix. So everyone that's part of the Patreon or that's with us live every Monday, they get hit with a number, and if we do giveaways, whatever number they land on, that's the person that wins. So with that said,
James is really hoping for a win here. My cousin, his wife Tracy, really hoping she wins. Let's see if James wins, because if James wins, she wins.
Is it 86?
86.
All right,
Okay.
86. I don't
Who
think
got
someone
that?
got 86. I think that's too high. I don't think we got that many people.
We got a lot of high ball numbers.
No, there's
Yeah.
too many high balls here.
Yeah.
Oh, dropped many balls here. 65.
Uh-oh.
Someone
Pablo
gets-
LaFrancia.
Yeah, most likely, right? 65.
He wins every week.
Thought these Powerball numbers don't come out till 11.
We got power. We already do ours at 10:30.
Rev
beat them.
4K.
Rev won. He won again. Oh no! Hold on a second. I want to take away his Spider-Man
No
if he
way.
won the book. He can't win two.
Rev won it.
I think Rev. Which do you rather have, the book or the Spider-Man? Be honest. You can't win. Come on now. We got to give that Spider-Man to somebody else then.
Rev, you won it. So it's up to you. You want
Rev,
Spider-Man?
you choose which one
or
you want.
the
Spider-Man?
prequel book?
Or you want that cool book? He's gonna answer in a second.
Well, he
And,
says, I told you I always win everything.
Oh, now he's bragging.
Now
Well,
he's
you know
bragging.
what?
Yeah, shit.
I just said he was behaving himself. Okay, he wants the book.
All right, so he gets the book. So
all right, so
Spider-Man,
let's-
No Way
Spider-Man
Home.
2. Let's give it to someone new.
You want to give it a new person?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? Let's give it to someone who never wins anything here, but is here every single week.
Give it to Jose.
Oh, I was gonna give it to Evan,
Who?
but okay.
Give it to Evan. Yeah, give it to Evan. Give it to Evan.
Pop Culture 33. Jose, you're on the next on the list. Don't worry. Pop Culture 33. Evan, he's always here. He's always nice. Everyone
All
likes.
right,
He's
we'll give it
maybe
to
the
Evan.
nicest guy. He should win it.
All right, so Evan wins.
Oh,
Spider-Man,
Tony.
No Way
You know
Home.
what, Tony? I'll send you something. Don't worry about it. Everyone's just saying me.
Everyone is going, me. Okay, so, all right, so Evan won the Spider-Man. I just want to get this right. Evan won the Spider-Man. Tribur won the action movie package.
Yeah.
Mika won the horror package. And Rev 4K won the book,
Sick
prequel book.
All
All right, we're
Very
good.
good.
Everyone got their winnings. Congratulations to everybody. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. I'm not giving anything else.
We're gonna give away Alex's shirt right
We're
now.
giving away
off-
the
right off his
statue
back.
back there to a
Yeah.
random person. Yeah,
Paint the
freaking
pants
right. Yeah. Okay, so other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so everyone got that. We're good to go.
Wrap it up. We still got to do a podcast.
Yes, we've got to record our
Getting
podcast tonight,
tired.
which is Born Legacy, which is coming out this week on Thursday. Born Legacy will be coming out. All right, so other than that, again, May 9th, Evil Dead Redo or Redon't, 81 versus the 2013. And then on May 16th is our director spotlight, Fairley Brothers, where me and Nate are going to be watching the entire filmography, give you guys our likes and stuff. And you guys could watch it also. If you guys want to go through the journey with us, you guys could watch the entire filmography. I'll put up a list on our Instagram of their 13 films. And if you guys want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. We're going to do the work for you.
Yeah.
But you guys could do it if you want to sit down and do it with us. And then, of course, we're going to reveal that day also the new director spotlight for the next month. We're going to be doing them every month. And then, of course, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, we're going to be doing a special live episode of Top Gun, our 100th episode of the Action Movie Guys podcast, with a special blooper reel that I did last week, which these guys have not let me down on it. It's one of the funniest bloopers ever.
One of the worst things you've ever said. This is one
I
of the
think
worst things I've
so.
ever heard you say in my life.
I think so, and I'm going to do it raw, unedited. You guys can watch it exactly how I said it live. It's really bad. Other than that's pretty much it. That's all you're getting.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, it's fun.
Let's wrap it up. Moral of the story: everybody be nice. Watch what you like. Collect what you
Buy
want.
what you like.
Buy the movies you
Buy
like.
what you like.
It
Yes.
doesn't matter. It's not our money. It's yours.
Not. Yeah,
do
it's
what you
not.
want.
Yeah, be down. Be cool.
Be cool.
Be safe. and don't get into fights with people.
Unless they fight you, defend yourself. And that's
yes. Do not become digital warriors because you're not digital warriors.
Calm down. Don't be passive aggressive. Calm down.
Yeah, you know what that. Again, thank you to everyone that joined in on tonight's show. We had a lot of people again. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the content that we're giving you, again, this is like one in a blue. We do physical media stuff here, but we're mostly a film discussion based show. So again, that's how we do it here. Other than that, thank you so much 4K D-Ray for joining in on us. If there's a movie you want to sit down and you want to hang out with us, it's up to you. And all you content creators out there, if there's a redo or redon't that you want to join in on, you're more than likely to join in on the show. I'm okay with it. Nate's okay with it. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you so much, 4K, for joining in.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for having me. Always a good time here.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. So again, thank you everyone for showing up. See you guys tomorrow for our special episode. Again, 9:00 p.m., the 150th episode. Other than that, I'm your host, Alex Figueroa. That's my co-host,
Nate from Netflix Reviews.
And that's my special guest,
4K D-Ray.
All right, be awesome to each other and geek out.